Sometimes I sit back and I have moments to reflect about who I am now, who I used to be, and what kind of man I want to be moving forward with the rest of my life. I struggle with being judgmental, just like all of us. And just like all of us, we don't want to be judged unfairly. And I try to keep that in mind at all times because we've all been judged unfairly. And as I go through social media, well, I'm working really hard to practice kindness. I fail at it all the time, admittedly. I struggle to be kind with those that want to be harmful and hurtful, especially those that do it with intent. I understand the mocking and the ridiculing, and I suppose you could say there's a time and place for all that. But I would just rather try to perceive folks differently because we all make mistakes. We all screw up. And, I don't want to be judgmental, right? I saw this post on X just a few minutes ago, and it troubled me deeply. But before I even say what I gotta say, I'll let you take a look at it for yourself. Normally, I would probably take a screenshot of this and have something to say, but I want you to take it in for a moment and tell me. Well, you don't have to tell me, but internally, I want you to think about what's the first thing you think when you see this. A rare sibling story from Brazil where a 19-year-old woman gave birth to twin boys. She wound up having, we'll say, relations with two individuals within hours of each other. And both encounters caused a conception. Well, the individual that shared this post, their thoughts were, well, nasty and mixing seed is wild. While I understand their sentiment, truly, I do. And while they are correct that it is nasty and mixing seed, if you're supposed to be someone of the scriptures, is technically, something we're not supposed to do, right? But my thoughts upon seeing this story weren't as this individual who shared it. I saw this and my immediate thought went straight to Ewa, or quote unquote Eve. For those that understand the scriptures, she was deceived, beguiled, if you want to be more accurate. And due to that, she bore Cain and Abel. And Abel was of Adam's seed, and Cain was of the serpent, you could say. And that's what I thought about when I saw this. Because I see myself as a man that wants to follow the scriptures. Well, I think of stories like this when I see them, and I think about the lessons I've learned about those that are written about in the scriptures and their trials and tribulations. And sometimes I hear faint little whispers of those stories, if you want to call it that, I hear them echoing in the wind. I get that feeling, like some of this has happened before, as if there was nothing new under the sun. Either way, doesn't matter what anyone believes, I suppose, to a degree. If you're right or wrong, you can be kind. Well, even if you were wrong in what you believe, you can still be right by being kind. And that's something I've been working really, really hard to try and, well, apply more to my daily life. Not that anyone's going to watch this and care. This is kind of more so a note for myself, I suppose. But that's kind of where I feel about this because, you know, well, we've all been beguiled from my position. Praise Abba Yahuwah. Love, gratitude, and care. Have a good